What is up guys, Jimmy here and welcome to another Lots of Games video. So for years, PlayStation 4 owners, one of the top requests that have been mentioned is the option to have backwards compatibility. Now this is of course a feature that the Xbox One has been doing for years now, not just for the Xbox 360 games, but for original Xbox titles as well. And you know, Sony or PlayStation has kind of been lukewarm or not too hot on the idea of backwards compatibility, but I think they've seen that this could be a really good opportunity not only for them, but also really something that could keep PlayStation owners really happy. And of course, as many of you already know, backwards compatibility on PS5 is going to be a go. Just recently on the PlayStation blog was stated, we're excited to confirm that the backwards compatibility features are working well. We recently took a look at the top 100 PS4 titles as ranked by playtime, and we're expecting almost all of them to be playable at launch on PS5. With more than 4,000 games published on PS4, we will continue the testing process and expand backwards compatibility coverage over time. Now, a lot of you guys out there I know are super excited for this feature for backwards compatibility, and at the same time I know that a lot of you out there are kind of a little bit confused at the same time. You're kind of hoping, you know, PlayStation, could you just kind of iron out some of these details? Could you be a little more specific? Now, I will say, seeing that the top 100 PS4 games as far as playtime goes, there are going to be a lot of games that are not going to be available right out the gate when the PS5 launches. You know, I'm guessing your sweet copy of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 probably isn't going to be included in that list. It might be a while till that game gets released, but I'm expecting games like, you know, no-brainers right out the gate. Games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, a lot of those big heavy hitters, FIFA, those ones that sell millions and millions of copies and are played by gamers around the world. Those are going to be games that are, I guess, probably going to be priority for backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5. But definitely I'm hoping for kind of more details as time goes on. But they did mention they have a library of 4,000 games, and they're hoping to have at least close to 100 by the time the PS5 launches. So I am imagining that they're going to have something similar to what Xbox One did, where, you know, they didn't have all the games or hundreds of games available for the Xbox 360. They said, hey, you know what? This week we're going to be having these games available for backwards compatibility for the Xbox 360. This week we're going to have these games available that you could play for your original Xbox. So I'm guessing they're probably going to do that somewhat for the, you know, the PlayStation 5. And also, I'm not sure if they're just going to focus only on playtime, because I know there's definitely a lot of cult favorites out there, games that people just love so much and maybe didn't get too much attention in the past. Maybe if they get enough word, whether it's on, you know, their comments on their Facebook or Twitter or whatever their social media accounts, maybe they're like, hey, you know, we're getting a lot of feedback from people, we're gonna make this possible for backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5. But I'm pretty excited about this. I really am. That, you know, some of the top heavy hitters, AAA games like, you know, God of War and Uncharted 4, and a lot of these games, I want to see how they play on the PlayStation 5. Of course, when the PlayStation 4 is launched, and then you had the PS4 Pro, you know, had the option for some of those games to play at a much higher frame rate. We'll have to wait and see how that goes with the backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5. But exciting. It is a go. It is going to happen, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the PlayStation 5. I know a lot of people out there are kind of like on the fence. They're not totally sold yet because, you know, this is definitely a big investment, and I know a lot of you out there still have a big backlog, whether it's on your PlayStation 4 or even PlayStation 3. There's just so many great games out there that are on the cheap. Let me know your thoughts on this, on backwards compatibility. Is this an important feature for you? And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.